this guy watches all the Real Housewives show. How do you have that time to do that, Michael? He's feuding with Kevin Durant. It's not easy being the king of trash talk, is it? No, it's not. Let's hear what he has to say this morning. Buckle up. We just spent the last 5 minutes talking about Baba Bohai Fuhai on the Howard Stern Show.
Flowy?
Flunky?
Boofy?
We don't want to get in trouble. Michael Rappaport, ladies and gentlemen. What a pleasure.
Thank you for having me again, man.
Listen, how do you get, there's a power to trash talk, isn't there? And you're very good at it.
Yes.
But it gets you in trouble.
Yes.
And you don't care.
I mean, I always like to come out on the winning side, but it is a game and it is a sport, and
Yes.
and there's going to be the good, the bad with it, and you just have to keep on swinging. I'm like the Rocky Balboa of trash talk. There's 15 rounds, and you just have to keep throwing punches the way Rocky did in Rocky 1 and all the other films.
Well said. Look, we're going to talk about all this other stuff, but once and for all your visits to our show, your appearances on the Howard Stern Show are, for lack of a better term, epic.
Thank you very much.
The fights you get into with people on that show, Gary and whoever, JD, how much, is that real? Because I think you guys are all...
It's real for me.
Is it?
It's real for me. I mean, listen, I'm in the Stern Show Fantasy Football League.
Right.
Baba Booey's, his teeth are they feel like they're getting worse with age. And, I come on here to talk about my shows at American Comedy Club, but if you ask me about Boofy and those ginormous monkey gorilla teeth, I'm going to answer it. It's not something that I look for.
I don't think I asked you about his monkey teeth,
intended.
but,
It's not something that I planned out. People are fascinated with those ginormous gorilla teeth of his. And if people want to ask me my opinion, I'm going to be honest and say they're huge. And sometimes I feel like those lips, his big rotten lips, they're like, curtains you want to bring down, but those curtains, they just can't, there's just not enough material to cover the lips.
This is a special...
To cover the teeth. The teeth are too big, so it's a tough situation.
There you go, Gary. That was just for the Stern fans. JD is going to probably hear about this. The fantasy football thing, I'm glad you brought that up. I've never done fantasy football, but the camaraderie that you guys have on that show with the fantasy football, we started our own here.
It's so much fun.
And by starting it, I mean I finally joined. They convinced me. And I don't know what I'm doing. I let the bots do the whole thing, pick the team and whatever. And guess who's in first place out of 14 people?
You are?
This guy. Right here.
So far. That's good. Listen, I want you to win, but I have to say, the fact that you're letting bots do it, that will crumble by week 6.
Week 6,
and I'll be glad that, because you need to put your feelings, your thoughts, your opinions on the line. But I love fantasy football in general. I think I love it more than my love for the NFL. Yeah, it's pathetic. I realized that when I found myself rooting for Tom Brady when he was still with the Patriots.
Wow.
So you're not just rooting for Tom Brady. I'm essentially rooting for the Patriots offense, and I'm a Giants fan. So
your priorities have changed, and now it's about the league, the fantasy football.
My team.
Good for you.
My team, Rappaport's Delight, respectfully.
Delight. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Mine are the Cuban Commandos. Thank you.
Nice. I like that.
I loved doing the Only Murders in the Building.
Good show.
That was a really good part that you played in that. Do you come back, or are you done with that? How's that work?
I'm not on the current season, but you never know. I had a great time doing it. It was awesome working with Selena Gomez and Steve Martin and Martin Short. They're great.
What a group to start it. I mean, that's amazing. Whoever
very
put that,
fun.
that was great. I want to get your thoughts on the writer's strike, because you're a comedian, obviously, and whatever's going on in Hollywood right now. You got the auto worker strike, but the writer's strike and the actor's strike. What's your take on that?
My take on it is that it's frustrating. It's demoralizing. It needs to happen. Specifically with streamers. 10, 12, 13 years ago, we didn't know what the streaming companies would be. We didn't know what doing a show on there would be. And now we do. And the business model needs to be upgraded. As far as AI, I'll say this. Great actors have went on to become producers. Great directors have went on to become producers. You've never heard of a producer or a studio runner, studio president going on to become a great actor.
Yeah.
We can do what they do. They can't do what we do. There's a reason why people pay money to go see Jennifer Lawrence or Brad Pitt or Denzel Washington or Ron Perlman on this show or that show. There's a skill set that people have, and I'm not just talking about the biggest stars. Like if somebody is putting wallpaper in your house, you want that person who's doing the best
of what they
wallpaper
do.
job. And it's the AI,
Sure.
it's the money, and it's just updating the business model to 2023 and beyond.
We all wanted to get resolved, but fairly for everyone. You know. By the way, I'm AI right now. I'm not here.
I know that. I am also. Like they got me. They programmed me good. Like you're like, yo, Rappaport. He's in the studio. Like we know he's gonna physically be at the American Comedy Club, but he's in the studio. But I'm not really here right now. And that's why I go, yo, AI ain't that bad.
You know, you got to see this guy in person. He puts on a heck of a show.
And I love the American Comedy. I love that club.
That's a great place.
It's
I'm
a
telling
great
you.
club.
Michael Rappaport, it's tonight and tomorrow night, 7:30 and 9:30 at the American Comedy Company in the beautiful Gaslamp Quarter. I didn't even get to ask you, Jennifer Aniston, Brad Pitt's wedding had a wall of caviar. I don't even know what that meant. But
I didn't know what it meant until I saw
caviar?
it. It might have been AI caviar, but I stuffed my face with it.
Wall of caviar. Get out of here. Michael Rappaport, everybody, and Baba Booey to you all.
Yes,
Thank you,
Baba
my man.
Booey.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.